Deputy President Paul Mashatile has been told by victims of the Jagersfontein tailings dam wall collapse that the mining company responsible for the disaster and the loss of their belongings is yet to meet with them formally.
Last September, hundreds of people were displaced, at least one person killed, when the wall at the old diamond mine caved in and released a wave, a tsunami really, of waste mud. At the time of the disaster, Jagersfontein Developments, which owns the facility, had pledged 20 million rand to resettle affected families. Ziyanda Ngcobo is in the Free State.
Deputy President Paul Mashatile has concluded a community meeting with affected residents and victims of the Jagersfontein disaster last September. He's promised that there will be several projects, including those of solar and hemp, to incorporate a wholesome local economic development plan for the small mining town. Let's bring in one of the victims of last year's disaster, Mr. Ngcobo, and if you could just tell us whether or not you're satisfied with the pace at which you are getting assistance and what the Deputy President has had to say.
We are not satisfied with the pace, and then we cannot say that we've got any assistance. We are very happy that the Deputy President came to Jagersfontein today. We managed to hand over our memorandum. We talked to him. And then, as you have just alluded, those are some of the things that he has promised. Particularly what we are happy with is that there is going to be a committee that is led by Ntate Tau and the other deputy from his office. Those are the people that are going to work with our committee to ensure that the people of Jagersfontein at least get what they used to have, or close to what they used to have on the 10th of September in 2022.
And when we hear from the residents who spoke to the Deputy President, one of them spoke about how they believe, the mining company is lying about, the community saying they don't want houses and that, they want to continue only with the class action. Your thoughts?
I would also say that the mine is lying. The mine, why would I say that the mine is lying? The mine has got what they call 3 show houses now. I don't know what is a show house, but those houses have already got owners. And then one of the owners was actually this morning complaining about the type of furniture that they have in the house. The challenge with the houses of the mine is that the quality, we are not sure about the quality. We are not sure about the type of building that they are doing there. They painted the houses very quickly. We wonder why. Is it because they were trying to get rid of some of the errors that were made there? Or is it because the Deputy President was coming to Jagersfontein?
And when you look at what you have lost as a victim of this disaster, after the visit of the Deputy President, do you get a sense that you'll get even close to what you used to have?
Only if the mine can agree to sit with me and my lawyer present, so that I can tell them what I have lost. And then I think maybe, as the Deputy President has promised today, we might get somewhere.
So far, what has happened if they haven't even sat down with you in the 8 months since this disaster took place?
We said in this meeting, we have also mentioned it in our memorandum, the mine has never had any communication with the victims of their disaster. What they have done is sent a gentleman that we actually don't know where he comes from, who said that he is a representative of a certain company that owns 49% of the mine. That is the only thing that we know. What we know about the gentleman is that he made promises. Unfortunately, every time he will say, tomorrow I will have something for you in written form. But he has never done that. Actually, what we are saying is, as a community, the victims of the sludge of the mine, we are saying, let the mine give our lawyers a chance to speak to them, so that the lawyers can tell them what their clients have already talked to them about. But there are those that do not want to have lawyers present, or they don't have lawyers. That doesn't matter. What we want to know is everyone going to get a quality house at the end? Will it work out for everyone? That is what we are worried about.
All right, that's Tshepiso Ngubeni. He's one of the victims of that sludge, of course, in September 2022, when the walls of the tailing here in the Jagersfontein collapsed, and over 200 families displaced, and at least one person died from the disaster. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ziyanda Ngcobo in Jagersfontein.